Hello, hello. I almost timed that perfectly. Hey Vega, hope you're doing well. We're doing space exploration today. I'm pretty close to fully automating rockets, I think. I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm close. I keep getting sidetracked by realizing I don't know how to do circuits. But my I think my rocket distribution stuff is a little bit better now. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't know what I currently left off on. I always say like a little blurb in the save names, that way I know what I'm doing next, but I don't know what this means. Fix meteor defense inserters. So that's clearly, I think this one's, I think it has to do with the blueprint actually. Maybe that's why it's meaningless to me. Where is the blueprint? Do I have a blueprint of it? I don't actually know if I made a blueprint of it. Oh, there we go. So right here, power connects. Then what was the issue? Did I already re-blueprint it? When I built this one, for some reason, these inserters weren't powered, but... Oh, wait, is that where they're broken? I'm very confused. I feel like it looked fine in the blueprint, but maybe I'm just blind. Oh, they don't connect. Okay. These are necessary. Ah, okay. It all is starting to make sense now. That's all we're missing here. We just need to select new contents. We'll probably just do this much. Call it good. That's a good amount for the blueprint. Okay, there we go. That works a lot better. I have not figured out how to handle the crashed rockets yet. Not elegantly, at least. But realistically, there aren't that many crashed rockets, so it should be okay. This one, I don't think... Oh, have I named these yet? Oh, I have named them. Okay. But I think I made sure to disable this one so I could keep using it as a building rocket. I'm also thinking... It actually would have made a lot more sense to have this chest here, since I think it has to pass way fewer resources through. Because then we still have this stuff blacklisted. Then we can filter out stuff at the bottom. But I don't think that's that important. But yeah, we don't actually need meteor defenses here right now. I would like solar panels. Do I have any? Did I really run out of solar panels? Honestly, probably. Yeah, I think we are working on making a new rocket to send over here. Yeah, this is what happens when you play it just a couple days a week. You just forget everything. Which is why I'm trying to transition to actually having like rockets and blueprints and things that you can stamp down, so that way it's a whole lot less confusing whenever I get back into it. We got assembly machines. Okay, everything here is technically not fully automated. Okay, this is still being hand-fed a few things that I'm getting through rockets, so I should probably fix that. What else is wrong? Is anything really wrong? And where am I supposed to be getting... Oh, I see. Why is that so small? Imagine having a to-do list. Yeah. You know, if you just never remember what you're going to do, then you don't then you don't do the wrong thing, right? That's definitely a strat. Maybe a little bit of denial. Yeah, we can probably... I think we'll send a rocket here at some point with all the things we need to expand, because this is pretty easy to get here. I think we'll just have to come back here. I might want to add a pin though, because this took forever to get to. How do I pin? Let's see. Create new pin at the current location. Perfect. Beryllium rocket 2. Icon beryllium, I guess. Wait, is this beryllium? There we go. Oh, it's just beryl. Beryl. Is that the same? Or is it just it's probably a rock that has beryllium in it. That would make sense considering we have to process it. Okay, and then we were wanting to get these meteor defenses in all of the orbits. So this one is technically complete, but it could use a backup. It also doesn't have... Okay, never mind. It's not technically complete at all. It doesn't have... it's not fully automated like the other ones are. Okay, well that's an easy fix. Mordigian has nothing. So we could stop by Mordigian on the way, assuming we have scaffolds, which I think we do. We can always send another rocket with extra supplies if we change our mind. But the main thing we're missing is solar power. I really wasn't expecting to be so solar limited. I don't know if I plan to do this. I think the problem is I didn't actually plan to go to this planet. So I could always send this manually. This would make it over there. But we don't really need ammo, so I think I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Well, I do know I at least need to leave, so I'm just gonna click launch. And I guess maybe if I went through the Universe Explorer, I could actually see which ones are closer. Mordigian's very close. So honestly, just stopping by Mordigian is not a bad plan at all. Mordigian orbit, there we go. Okay, that gives us a couple minutes to look through our bases. We could just send this back and have it request some solar panels. Also, I did not check. I just realized I did not check to make sure I left bots here. Okay, 98. I didn't leave construction bots, or logistic bots. I meant to leave like 5 or 10. But at least I left the construction bots, so that's a little bit more than I normally do. Still not perfect, but it's getting better. And then what all are we missing for full automation? I think we fixed our rocket thing. The one thing we don't have being shipped is space capsules. And I don't think we need those, but I think we need... I think we have more rockets coming out of Mordigian than we have space capsules going in. It's like, don't really know how to deal with that. I think we might just have to occasionally send space capsules to Mordigian. Because it's getting water ice in, and it's shipping vulcanite in like 3 different forms out. I don't think that means I can do a 1-to-3 ratio. Because who knows? Like, it's definitely not, 1 water ice per 1 vulcanite. But yeah, definitely something that matters. No idea what's happening here. Oh, this was the emergency glass rockets, right? The glass temporary that we still need to figure out how to use all this glass. I guess we should have done a larger warehouse because yeah, we're not really using glass here. But someone said we'll be using a lot soon once we actually have astroscience like up and running and not just producing abysmal amounts. I could produce more solar panels down here, but I don't think that's a limiting factor for anything. But we're at Mordigian orbit, perfect. Where is this meteor defense? We did not get... Okay, we did not get the landfill. Or not landfill, space landfill? Space fill? Yeah, we didn't get the space fill. Which we have in the Hera orbit. Perfect. Yeah, this is I think like the best case scenario for what these can look like. We just need to place those there so that way we actually connect the power again. Yeah, I think for like size-wise, this is one of the best cases for how this blueprint can look. Meteor defense, correct. Time to build a modern skyscraper with glass windows. True, that would be a pretty... Why am I snapping this together? That would be a pretty solid use of it, for sure. There we go. That looks like a platform, which... I do have construction bots, right? Okay, cool. I have construction bots. It's like I was kind of was needing those. Can I power this? Can I power a second one? That's the real question. Technically, I can. Although that's going to use from accumulators, so don't know if it was really worth it. Why did they stop? What? What? Can't you build from a buffer chest? What is this? What is happening here? Oh, now they're working. I don't really know why they just stopped building initially. And they're doing it again. Well, these... Oh, wait, no. These ones are just charging. I have no idea. I have no idea why they stopped. You know, I could also just help them build. That would probably be faster. Because considering I don't have that many roboports here, I should at least get the section that has me build more roboports before I get too crazy with the with the bot orders. There we go. Where's the blueprint? Let's see, have we already lost it? I feel like we lost it already. Is this the right spot? I cannot tell. I think so. Yeah, look at that. We can actually build some of the stuff we have. Mostly this roboport. That's the thing I care about the most. And I think we need a longer connection because these don't actually work, just temporarily. Hopefully we don't copy it like a bajillion times. We also don't have solar panels, so we need to get this built because we need to send solar panels here, right? Actually, I think we're just, well, not doomed, but there's only so much we can do. We also only need 50 of those. I want more roboports, but yeah, we need to send a delivery. I guess we did not think of how to finish our building rocket yet. There's a lot of materials we need, so I have just kind of been putting them off. It defends any landing pad with name. Launch on green signal or when cargo full. Oh, I could just say launch. Launch on fuel full. Because this one should probably launch anytime it's like low. But I guess I can just manually launch it just for now. Because I want... Actually, yeah, yeah, we'll just ship that. And that will send it to... Oh, there's a 50-50 shot it went here. It either went here or it went to the other meteor defense one over on the beryllium orbit. I don't actually know. Let's see. Still don't know. Oh, it went here. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but that means we have some stuff here that isn't really going to go away anytime soon, so that is a little bit unfortunate. We also need to reclaim some bots for personal constructing. Yeah, I have not figured out how to deal with crashed rockets yet. Storage strongboxes seem great, but they mean if I ever build, then, or if I ever delete things, they don't get filtered out. So I think I need like a second filter somewhere, or maybe it would be better for me to filter out on the top. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Is if I passed these through here and then through here, then I wouldn't have as many things for the inserters to blacklist, which I think would work. Because let's see, what would go to the bottom? The bottom would have scrap. No, it would have everything but these 3 things in it. These 4 things in it. And that will make it that only 2, 3 things go through. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, that's a really easy fix. So we basically just need this chest to be up here instead. And then we can have building stuff pass their way through eventually. We just need these to have a blacklist for cargo pods. We also need to flip these. Wait, was that right? No, it's not. And then a whitelist, just in case anything actually makes its way through. Oh wait, no, this does... Scrap now goes through the bottom. No, wait. No, that was right. That was right. Okay, this has a whitelist, this has a blacklist. Things will make its way through to the top. Okay, cool. And then now we can just give this a blacklist filter using cargo things, and fuel. Okay, that's way nicer. Yeah, I wasn't able to set the filters here, and now this will just do anything that... Just do any random object, basically. So if I ship stuff up, we'll actually be able to build things. There we go. Except that's a whitelist. Okay, that looks way nicer. And then if I really wanted to, I could do more of these. And is that within reach of the substation? Of course it's not. So I'll have to build a new one here. Let's stamp the blueprint on top before we do anything. I mean, we'll definitely need a new blueprint, but yeah. There you go. That way that'll make them connect. Okay, I don't think we really need 4 storage things here, especially considering the number of bots we have, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. That's spilling very slowly. We're being ambitious here. We're powering a lot with a single solar panel. I don't really know what I expect to happen, but clearly I expect something to work out. So what are we working on? We're making rocket part or meteor defenses for various planets right now. Because at the moment we are putting the meteor defenses on before this we are putting the meteor defenses on the planets themselves, which puts a very large energy strain on the planets. Especially since when a planet's just starting out, the 100 megawatts you need to run this is very significant. But in space, solar power tends to be significantly better. Where am I right now? I'm on Mordigian, right? Yeah, so if I were to place a solar panel on this planet, it would be about half efficiency, but I place it in space, it's 250%. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't need accumulators ever. I think it's just a steady working at half capacity. I haven't really figured that out yet, but it definitely doesn't need accumulators, and it still works very, very well. The sun always shines in space. Okay, so is it like it works at half speed, but it's boosted by like 420%? I've never understood why it shows it at half capacity. Good afternoon. We need a lot of stuff on this planet. We also need to finish the building rocket, which I think we're just gonna have to use 2 building rockets, or we just go. I think we just go back actually. No, that's better. If we go to, we need to go back to novice orbit. There we go. But basically, we need to get the resources there, but also rocket parts to send stuff back. Exactly. Although technically we could probably do without that second part, because realistically we're not going to send enough stuff for it to eventually like it's going to take a really long time to send enough stuff before we actually need to send stuff back. Because basically the only thing that goes to this planet, let's see, did I set a pin? I don't think I set a pin. Let's set a pin. All pins, more digging in orbit. Sure, that's not even right. We'll send like 10 rockets there tops. Yeah, probably. So we don't really need this rocket as a return trip. But I figured we might as well have it in the blueprint anyway, because this section is something that we can use on other spots as well. So if we were to, let's see, go to here, we could do, not here, over here. We could also just put beryllium in this rocket, so then we just have it working double time if we really wanted to. But I don't know if I can't imagine we'll actually end up using this, but it's one of those things where I wanted to have a game plan just in case. I think 100 rockets is ambitious there anyway too. So it's definitely not a worthwhile adventure. But it's helping me understand rocket logistics, so I felt it was worth it. I can't imagine, like, if I sent full rockets of ammo, I feel like one rocket would last like the entire game. Because they use like one ammo every like couple hours or something. It's really not a ton. Like over the whole game, we have fired 10,000 bullets. No, we fired 1,600 bullets. And that's between every single planet. So, yeah, it's not a ton. We got to like 2 other moons and got to sending stuff back, but Rampant just tanks the UPS. Yeah, I've heard Biter stuff gets really, really, really rough on space exploration if you have stuff like that. We're just doing the default space exploration settings right now. Partially because of UPS and also because I'm not a huge fan of fighting biters. I decided to accept facing the small default amounts, but yeah, generally, I think the game's a lot better without them. Did we? Wait. Oh no. Oh no. What did we do? You suggested getting the real nukes mod to get rid of them? Oh, what's that do? Apparently we were missing part of our base. Ooh, that's actually... Huh. Do you think the train's broken again? This is looking very sparse. What are the odds I broke my train? Probably pretty high, right? Core in. Yep. Oh, wait. No? Oh, no. Okay, my train's still working. That's a first. They don't tend to work most of the time. Okay, are we there yet? No, okay, kind of. Okay, we should probably... We have the meteor defenses placed. We should probably just get back to making actually useful rockets. This one needs actual deliveries, which... Did I set those up last time? I don't think so. Because I wanted to get meteor defenses first before I started sending stuff that matters here. But I think we can just send a small delivery and then maybe if we want get to the orbit later, but yeah, I don't really think it's worthwhile. Because we do have, did we make the blueprint? I don't know if we made the blueprint. Planet deliveries. Okay, we have this one. But that's the, no, that's the deliveries. Where's the output? Oh, maybe I didn't make a blueprint of it. It adds nukes that have a realistic yield, so they have a huge blast radius. Very nice. Wait. Okay. My internet just fluctuates. I was making sure I had everything paused in the background. My internet is just spotty in general, though. That sounds... I mean, that sounds like a great recipe for disaster, considering the amount of times I blow myself up with, like, a regular, like, rocket or grenade. This is working pretty well, though. These rockets are actually functioning, and we're consuming them. Probably because we've been making a lot of scaffold that we didn't need to be making. And this is supposed to be the building rocket. We haven't really done it yet. I'm trying to find which planet I automated things on. I think it was Kion? Yeah, this one. There we go. This is our blueprint for an actual... This is the one for the actual resource deliveries that will get used up. The biggest in the mod pack is apparently a 6-minute trip. Wait, the biggest what in the mod pack? Oh, the biggest blast radius? 6 minutes by train? That sounds very large. And very deadly, considering now you can't even, like, shoot a nuke and not blow myself up from, like... But I guess that's... I guess they probably add ways to deliver it, right? Like an artillery or something. Or like an orbital rocket. But yeah, this is the rocket part delivery that actually does something. So we're going to take this, we're going to paste it on another planet, and it is going to cause a lot of issues, and it's definitely going to backfire. Because I don't think we have a way to disable this. So what we could do is we can just delete these for now. Oh, and these storage chests are there. No, wait, these are filtered. Okay, those are good. This one probably doesn't have a name. The way you research the large one is by doing tests. What does it just generate? Does it just generate science facts in the radius? Because that sounds hilarious. This was a terrible spot for this. It's supposed to go this way. Right? Yeah, it's supposed to go this way. It's not super directional, but it is. Actually, no, it was definitely built with a specific direction in mind. We have a transmitter here. We can't really build most of this. I think we just need to recover stuff in novice orbit, and then just make a trip over it in person. Because we haven't finished our building rocket. The test just blows up the nuke and then unlocks the text. Oh. Well, that's good that you don't have to like go back and recover it at least. I was hoping it just kind of I was hoping it just spawned like 1,000 science packs randomly everywhere that bots had to pick up. It probably wouldn't be great for UPS that way though. Would be funny. You destroy some biters, you get some science packs. It's gonna be like OG Factorio. Okay, I really want to fully automate rockets, but I don't know which ones need to be automated. Like, this one's technically automated, but it doesn't work anymore, so I can't really say it's technically automated. We really need to expand space. The spaghetti stuff is really starting to become a problem, which isn't really that surprising. Planet deliveries, perfect. At least I have some blueprints to use now, though, so that's an improvement. Not a huge improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. There we go. I really hope these don't have names in them. I don't trust it. There we go. Now it has names. You got a little tired of space exploration, so you started a C block map. That is also a very long one. At least the logistics of that one are a little bit less complicated. It's just very very landfill dependent. We have a cargo silo. This is where we're at. And we need to go, well, we don't really need to go there. But I kind of want to replace these all with dedicated rockets, because that seems like the next step. So we just need to replace this entire rocket with this rocket, so that way we can start expanding things wherever they need to go. When you automated rocket, you came up with a medium-sized mess of combinators to automatically launch them on request. And you used it every time a rocket needed to go anywhere. I tried a combinator one using like multiple things in a single rocket, and it didn't work. It didn't work that great, or at least I wasn't happy with how it worked. So I'm switching over to dedicated rockets instead. I feel like I should probably have something to request space capsules if they're ever required, but I don't really know. I haven't really figured out how to do that, or which rocket I should piggyback those on. But that's the main thing we're dealing with right now. Just switching everything over to dedicated rockets, because then it's just super easy to paste them wherever they need. I guess we can do, let's see, what do I have? I have petroleum, light oil. It would be nice to get, I guess we can just do substrate and copper. That sounds like a great plan. We got substrate. I don't know if this is the actual name for it. Actually, which side of the belt is this? This is left. Right. So I need to make sure I paste these on the correct side. We got left is copper. Okay, left is copper. Got it. This would just be copper. What are they called? Copper ingots? Is that what they call them in this mod? Copper ingot. No? Yes. Okay, it is called copper ingot. And then the other thing is something to do with substrate, but I don't actually know what it was called. Is it polished? I think it's polished. Polished data substrate, but just in case that's not correct, let's look at this. Let's see, does this look polished? No, it is not. Okay. I guess we do the polishing in space. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it is what we do. Because we just have too many things going in one rocket, and I don't like how it doesn't auto-launch great. What it did was it got the request and then only started once it was sure it could get the rocket most of the way full. Polishing can only be done in space. Oh, that's why we're doing it? Okay. Oh, is that the one that needs, like, the liquid gel? I haven't actually had to look at that recipe in a while. Rough data substrate. Yeah, see, that's the thing that I'm trying to, like, get rid of. I don't want things to only launch if they're mostly full, because then it takes a whole lot of effort to balance everything. I want to be able to launch dedicated resources only whenever it's full. Without having to, I guess, without having a series of warehouses. I could have also done, like, a massive series of warehouses from a rocket like this, and that also would have worked. But I didn't really want warehouses. That's basically what I was trying to avoid. But yeah, if we had these unload into warehouses, everything probably would have been fine. Also, logic that first gets the rocket assembled. What's the point of that logic? What kind of logic would you need to make sure the rocket gets built? Because, I mean, it's not like it can try to launch without that. I'm definitely missing something there. We got substrate, or copper ingots, and we got substrate was on this side. Okay, and then this will just connect here. Perfect. Look at that spaghetti. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful spaghetti. Hopefully I connected it right. I don't actually know. And then we need heavy oil and iron. Same thing, we just copy this. Which we definitely didn't do. So we're missing these outputs. Wait. These don't have the same filters. Wait. Why is this different than the other one? I don't know why these are mismatched. That's slightly concerning. I hope it was just me messing up a decon planer. As well as allowing the target to force it to send a mostly empty rocket so it can't deadlock. Okay, yeah. That definitely fixes that problem then. There was some attempt for me to do something like that. And I mean, I did have something like that for a while, but I ended up not liking it. I liked the idea, but I wasn't content with it in practice, so I just scrapped it, and I've been converting to dedicated rockets because they're just so much easier to expand and visualize. The only downside is setting them up the first time is tedious because I have to just put like 32 down. But once they're all set up, then everything will be great. Okay, so this is supposed to be heavy oil barrels. Actually, am I calling them barrels or am I just calling it heavy oil? Yes, I am calling it barrels. Which, technically, if I have heavy oil up here, I don't need the other resources. But there's also no real reason for me to not use them. Dedicated rockets sounds expensive in terms of resources for launching them. Not really, because in the grand scheme of things, you're going to be using like 500 of stacks of pretty much everything in the game. So there's not really... You don't really have like any wasted cost. Or you don't have a significant wasted cost in terms of how many rockets get wasted. Because you're sending full rockets, you're using all the resources they send. You could maybe make an argument that the things within the rocket are wasteful, but usually the stack sizes are small enough that it's not that significant. So there's not really a ton of waste. No more than would be wasted inside a warehouse or anything like that, at least. As long as you're sending full rockets, you're good. Yeah, they're full. They're dedicated, they auto-send when the rocket's full, and they go to any landing pad with the same name that's empty. The only ones that will not be using full rockets are like the meteor defenses, because they're meteor defenses. So, yeah, because those don't go through that many resources, I just kind of cut corners on them. Okay, we are missing a single landing pad. Really? Okay. I wish there was a better way to travel down to Earth. I feel like maybe the space elevator will fix that. Because right now, or sorry, Novice, not Earth. Right now I just feel like every single time I need to go back down and grab something from novice, I have to waste a rocket. Because I don't really know exactly what to do with how to deal with that yet. How's my solar panel production? Actually, where is my solar panel production? Is it working again? Perfect. Oh, that's a lot. We don't really need this on novice. But if I want to send it through a building rocket, I need it on novice. So I think I'm just going to ride this back down and figure out how to get in, because I have a really weird keybinds for this. Oh! Oh, I guess this is just supposed to go here. Did I change the name? I hope this wasn't set to auto launch, because that's actually... it was looking at the wrong spot. The space elevator will do that more. Yeah, the space elevator sounds awesome. I really want to get that, because then I could just have a building rocket in space, which sounds really nice. You know, the rocket that I have that sends stuff to other planets for building. Having that in space just sounds so much cheaper. Wait, is there any disadvantage to the space elevator? That's not what it would be. Maybe it's costly. I was thinking, like, what if you just have only your rockets, all shipment rockets in space? But I don't know how easy it is to send every single thing up. It needs elevator cables as upkeep. Gotcha. Okay. So you don't use it for everything. You just use it for some things. We won't be we won't be moving all of these rockets into space anytime soon. That's the important thing. These weren't worthless. Cool, I can live with that. Oof. Give it a no-name one. We needed iron, we needed heavy oil barrels, and we needed... Oh wait, that's not in the right spot. There we go. Heavy oil barrels, iron ingots, copper cables, and substrate. There we go, and now we're going to have a tree. Well, if it uses it for upkeep, you see no reason to not constantly send stuff up. I figured it was upkeep as you use it. But if it's constantly draining, then yeah, you might as well use it. But yeah, I interpreted upkeep as anytime you use it, as opposed to just being free. Like using them as fuel. Where do we make... Oh, there we go. There's copper. There's ingots. Perfect. Ingots, and maybe I can find... Oh, this is like 2 of the things we need. That's awesome. Well, we can just take this belt, and we're going to drop it down to a red belt, because that's not going to cause problems. There we go. Look at that. Look at the spaghetti. We only do spaghetti bases here, at least on novice. My other planets are slowly being converted into trains and stuff, but this planet is a mess. And I think that's just fun, so I haven't changed it. Even though it definitely causes a lot of problems and will cause more problems. It passively needs them as well as using more. Okay. That's... Oh, I guess if you build something which is like tethering things together, eventually they'll wear down, even if you're not constantly stressing it. Or they just did that for balance, I don't know. Oh, because it sends power, right? So even if you're not using it, you're still... They don't want to make it just like free solar power. Although I imagine it's still mostly free solar power, just not super free. Okay, and then I guess this is probably not a good way to get ingots. You know, small asteroids hitting it and stuff. Oh, yeah, there we go. We can go with that. It's being hit by all the asteroids that we don't ship down, or shoot down. Sorry. Does that work? No. Nope. There's no direction there that uses four directions. Oh, but this works. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is begging for spaghetti. And then this is on the right side. There we go. So we're just gonna side filter it. Now it's again on the wrong side. There we go. Perfect. Perfect spaghetti. Flawless. I don't know if I care about the sides yet. I haven't decided yet how I want this spaghetti to go. Because I'm trying to keep in the essence of the spaghetti base on Novice. Just for fun. Because trains would definitely work. But I want at least one of my... one thing to stay spaghetti while everything else gets cleaned up. And why not make it the home base? Home is where the spaghetti is, as they say. And then these will start filling. We don't really have a loop for these. I don't think we need the loop anymore. I think we just need to double side this, really. Then maybe we don't need a loop at all. Okay, and then we don't really have robots in the blueprints here, so we'll need to figure that out. Okay, so this can be substrate. This goes to the substrate one. Rough data substrate. Filter it with substrate. I said substrate like so many times there. And then iron ingots as well. And then what is this? What's this supposed to be? Rough data substrate. Wait, that's not filtered right. Any landing pad with name. Oh wait, that's definitely not right. We haven't made an iron ingot one yet. So how do I remove the name? None, cannot launch. There we go. This is supposed to go to anything with name, which is mostly just going to be novice orbit. But just in case, we're gonna have it set up anyway, and this will be copper and heavy oil. Doesn't really matter what order they're in, as long as I select the right names. Destination position, heavy oil barrels, and any landing pad with name. And then this one I said would be copper. And then I think this is pretty close to having everything we have set up. Oh wait, no, we're still missing like 4 things. We're still missing like 4 things. We're not even close. Yeah, maybe we should have planned for this from the start. Although, with how long it takes, maybe it's best that we cut some corners initially. I would like to double side this, if I could. I feel like that would go a long way to helping out. Like, maybe I can utilize this? No, I can use a splitter. Okay, yeah, we can just delete this belt, which probably will clear itself out eventually. I don't actually know. We might just have to decon it and hope that we have a requester chest somewhere, because this is a lot. That's a lot of cargo rocket sections that are just going to be used up. There we go. Because I actually want this on this side as well. Basically the exact same thing. We'll have to change... Wait. Oh! Oh, the only reason I have the splitters is from this one. Okay. So we definitely could have kept that one. We could have kept the other one. Or that other belt there. And just used that. So, I mean, we still do need a splitter here. So I think we need to change how this looks a little bit. But not significantly. Because we can just instead split off here and go to the right. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Does it? No, it doesn't. Unless we switch to undergrounds. We could switch to undergrounds. That would not be a bad idea. To actually have undergrounds here. Now we can use a splitter. And send it over. Okay, there we go. Now we have something we can copy. Well, maybe. Potentially copy. We should test to see if it works first. We need to deconstruct a bunch of stuff. We are just going to randomly connect these because we don't want to lose that oil. Although it's not the end of the world if we don't. There we go. I don't know why those aren't working. Are these not the same pattern? Oh, I didn't realize this could reach all the way, so I didn't place it there. Okay, it is perfectly spaced for this to work out, actually. This is this is not planned, but I am very happy that it works out. That it works out like that. Now I can move the roboports to be in the middle, so that way they connect everything. Okay, now we have a double row of rocket parts, which is great. Although there is a bunch of wasted rocket parts on these belts, but that's fine. Logistic bots would obviously help, but you know, we don't use those that much. They're like my backups when I just they're my backup for when I get completely burnt out on trying to build something with a belt. Okay, so motor, steel. I don't think we have lube. I think it would be worth it to just produce lube up here, just for simplicity's sake. Although we do lose the ability to prod mod it, I don't think we use enough of it. Because we can definitely just lube this up. I mean, we have plenty of water. Actually, no, it doesn't even use water. Yeah, we should definitely just produce it here. I mean, lose like 20% heavy oil, but hey, we don't have to send a separate rocket. Oh, and modules also need to be in here, because these are used for science. Okay, so we need these for resources. Actually, you know what? We're going to make a blueprint, and so we don't forget what we need. These are already shipped up. These are done. Oh, we need these. I think we got plastic. We need big electric motors and solar panels. Perfect. There we go. I like how this is my list. Instead of actually making a checklist, I'm just deleting things as needed. And then vulcanite and cryonite. I think I set those up, right? Oh, I set up cryonite. I did not set up vulcanite. Okay. And then beryllium. I'm not sure how to do beryllium because we're changing up these rockets a bit, but I'm sure we'll need them at some point. Okay, so we can send lube if we want, but these are the last. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9 more rockets to fully automate everything going into that space base, which is not producing much right now, but I am hoping to expand it next time. I haven't been expanding it because it just wasn't using resources consistently with the combinators that we had set up. So it just wasn't really worth dedicating a ton of resources to make sure it works. Or to expand it when we can't even like keep it running at all. And then these do not have names yet, right? Oh, this one has a name. Oh, that's not good. These aren't supposed to be named. And these aren't supposed to have filters. There we go. Now we can copy this as needed. Underground, underground. Here we go. We need to place a lot of undergrounds. We also need to place a lot of splitters. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to have to delete all of these pipes, otherwise I probably wouldn't have just done a straight pipes here. There we go. Wait, these don't get fuel. I completely forgot fuel for these. Well, there I was thinking that section was automated, but it was almost automated. It was just missing, you know, a couple essential things. Just a couple. One could argue that it was pretty much half of what you needed, but yeah, we're just gonna go with a couple. Then we need a belt. Yeah, converting these was not a good idea. We should have just made a loop. We 100% should have just made a loop. The only problem with a loop is that would mean every time we expanded it, we would need to cut the end off. Unless it was built with a splitter prio, but that would be a really weird looking loop. And I mean, this is something we only have to do once, so it's not a huge deal. Just a little bit weird. Okay, we'll have to move a lot of these tanks because they are very much in the way. I don't know why these aren't deconstructed. I can't figure that out. Do bots not deconstruct things? Oh wait, that can't connect there. What can I do about this light oil? We could just not think about it. That is a viable solution. Oh, this is also way too many roboboards. Honestly, with how little this is, I say we don't need to worry about it. We also have way too many things placed. I mean, I guess technically we can just pass them through here if we really wanted to. But I say we just ignore it. These should work. Okay. So we needed one for, let's do circuits and red chips because I feel like those are already on the same belt. I don't know what I'm going to do with this rocket when I'm done. I really don't like that rocket, so I've been wanting to change it for quite a while. It's just caused too much headache, and it just doesn't work consistently. And when it does work consistently, we just have to send a lot of not empty rockets because we just didn't have a large enough space up top we didn't have a large enough buffer chest to make it work. That was really the issue. Because it did work, but because we can only buffer 100 stacks of any given item, we were frequently launching rockets at 20%. Which is not much. At least not when it's every single rocket. I wouldn't care as much if it was just occasionally, but yeah, because of how the buffers worked, it was practically every rocket. Okay, we are here though. We should probably request a lot more of these, like 20 of them. The other things aren't that important. Oh wait, we're down here. Could we just be smart? Could we just manually connect the... Nah, we don't need to manually connect them. I'm trying to save this. Trying to save these. Not worth it, but it's also not difficult. Yeah, we can just pass things through here. Yeah, no, this works. This totally works. Oh, we just need a regular pipe now. There we go, another regular pipe. And then we can empty these using a pump pretty easily. Yeah, there we go. And then we use a pump. And there we go. As long as this doesn't connect on both sides, we're good. But I don't think it connects anywhere to the base. Oh, this one. This one does. Huh. That might cause problems then. Actually, you know what? That one's pretty empty. We're just gonna delete that one. And then we don't have to worry about it. There we go. Denial is just delete anything you don't like is a very easy way to fix things. Okay, so we have circuits. We also needed, let's see, where's the blueprint book? We also needed modules. I think in our process to avoid spaghetti, we're making more spaghetti, which is probably backfired a little bit if I had to guess. I don't think it's what I intended to do, but you know, it's what's happening, so we got to roll with it. There we go. Then what else? At least it's this is cleaner spaghetti. I can at least say that, probably. Okay, and then this can be, honestly, it can be whichever. It's that we need big electric engines. We also need whatever this is, beryllium and vulcanite. Oh wait, vulcanite we don't send from this planet, so we don't actually need vulcanite. Beryllium we also probably won't be sending from this planet, which means these are just for the receiving end. So we only need these rockets. So we have these two. Solar panels, big electric. Okay, solar panels, big electric motors. Also, this was a mistake. There we go. Was not paying attention to my spaghetti there. Hopefully I didn't cause permanent damage. I think we're gonna send big electric motors first. Also, what the heck is this? What is this? What's that supposed to be? What? I mean, we clearly figured out how to get iron over here. I have no idea what that path was, though. This looks like it's broken by something. There we go. Yeah, one day we'll have trains. Future planets will have trains. One of our planets actually has a train. It's cool. It's like something. It's actually functional. It has a roundabout and everything. I was too terrified to do junctions on the first train that actually had some way to turn around. Also, the junctions, you can't make a U-turn without having 3 left turns. And I didn't want to set all of that up, so we just went with a circle. Which works pretty good. The throughput's going to be lower, but for a side planet, it is more than sufficient. I still have no idea what this is supposed to be. And I have no idea where I split it off then. Because did I make a separate one that just... Is that what I did? Did I make a separate one that happened to have the exact same makeup? No, I split it off really early. Okay, so I have no idea where this is supposed to go. Or what it was supposed to be. This has probably been here for a really long time. To the point where I just don't even have guesses. But anyway, we needed the big electric motors, and we also needed blue chips. Which blue chips are kind of pricey, so sending up 25,000 of them. Oh, wait. No, it's gonna be like 50,000, isn't it? 500 times 200? No, that's a lot more than that. Because those stack to 200. Yeah, we're gonna be sending up like 100,000 of them. Yikes. Oh well. Once we get past the initial shock of that like 100,000 we send up, they'll feel pretty cheap. I don't know if anything else is on this belt, so we're gonna have to sideload that. Because if we don't sideload it, we might if we don't side filter it, we might accidentally send the wrong thing up. Because I can't really make it out. Okay, so then the last thing we need is solar power, which we can get from like 3 different spots. Which one's easiest? None of them. None of them are really easy. Hello, HQ Mateo. Welcome, welcome. Does this work? Yeah, this works. Yeah, this is a mess. My commitment to this spaghetti is unpalpable. Is that the right word? No, not really. I don't think that's a word. I have no idea what word I was going for, but I don't think unpalpable is it, or even a real one. But yeah, we're doing space exploration. I do this on the weekends, or I've been doing it on the weekends. It's pretty fun. I've never really made large bases before, so I've only ever done like spaghetti stuff, which I like, but it's really, really starting to haunt me. You have like 18 hours on your try of space exploration and you've done like nothing. It's really hard to do anything. Everything just feels... Wait, what is this? 1, 2... Wait, how did I get 7 here? Weird. I mean, it's fine. That was weird. But yeah, everything... Just doing one small thing just feels like a huge adventure, so it's very easy to just, like, do nothing instead. But yeah, I feel like I should be a lot farther than I am at this point as well. And having a base that's designed in a way that is not expandable really, really does not help. But we're getting better. The base is improving. Ever so slightly. Do we have enough cargo landing pads? Honestly, yeah, because that's all we can afford. So we have to hope it's enough. Is there anything else we needed? I mean, really, we just need a building rocket. I say we just take this rocket and then we disable it. We disable it and we hope everything is good. Well, not disable it. We'll disable everything except for science. Because I think science we could realistically have on this rocket, no problem. And we can still have building stuff. Okay, are all of those rotated? I think so. I think that's everything. At least everything that has anything. You can't find any good blueprint books at all for SE? Yeah, if you want blueprint books, I imagine just you have less of them in general for mods. I only ever tend to use blueprints that either I make or a viewer submits, so that hasn't been a problem for me. But it also means it's incredibly slow because I have to hand build everything, or at least design everything. They would definitely speed it up. I like the monstrosities that I create. It's hard to pass that up. Okay, hopefully I sent this to the right spot, because Novice Orbit 1 doesn't really sound like anything to me. Also, that unpalatable is pretty close. Yeah, we could go with unpalatable. It's a not pleasant to taste base. Although part of that is because of all the acids. You should upload your city blocks somewhere. Your city blocks are so clean. And then there's this. And then there's this, which produces like 1 Astro Science per hour. Okay, it's not that bad. But it's really not good. Okay, did we finish these? Oh, okay, those are finished. We have Cryonite, Heavy Oil, Rough Data Substrate. No, this is supposed to be iron. I'm glad we haven't activated the rockets at the bottom yet, because these are all getting the wrong thing. That one is iron. Okay, iron. What is this supposed to be? Heavy oil. Okay. You're trying to eat. Yeah, don't look at the base. It'll make you nauseous. Just wait until I pull up. Just wait until I pull up my placeable off-grid. Wait until I pull up my placeable off-grid mod, and then you'll really have something to be disgusted at. This one is heavy oil. You only have 10 hours, not 18, but it felt like 18. If it felt like 18, then yeah, maybe not the mod for you. That sounds like a sign that that is not that fun. Or maybe it's just the other, because normally Factorio is the other way around, right? You go to bed at 9 o'clock and then you realize it's actually like 4 a.m. This needs iron, heavy oil. Okay, once I have all of these, I mean, this isn't that hard to set up by hand. I wish I could just like read this rocket name and set that as the filter. But that would be useful precisely one time, because I doubt I'll be sending heavy oil to like 30 different planets. So I can't imagine that would be worth my effort. There we go. Okay, so now we have something we can... Oh, wait. You should probably just do it. Oh, upload to Earth? Yeah, do it. That's not supposed to be here. Where is this supposed to be? I don't know where this is supposed to be. I don't think we had left space for it. I think that's why we can't copy it. Yeah, that would do it. You make it sound so bad. Well, it's not bad. There's nothing wrong with staying up till 4 a.m. playing Factorio. It's highly recommend it. It's fun. But that's just how Factorio be, you know? Electronic circuits, and then we need advanced circuits as well. And then I guess we can just remove the filters for this. You know, we can set the filter back once a rocket crashes, right? That's the lazy way to do it. Or we can just set them now, because it actually does not take that much time. Oh, whoa, that's weird. This filter and this filter do not share an inventory tab. You watched the belt run? So good. Oh, my my mouse only run. Yeah, this one is just me being this one right now is just me being bad at the game, because I'm not great at mega basing stuff. So we're just doing a casual space exploration playthrough at the moment. But we do have more fun stuff planned for Monday. Yeah, Monday. Monday is when I generally do the dumb stuff. Although I'm thinking I might switch that to Sunday. The only reason I've kept it Monday is because Meme Run Monday sounds fun, but I feel like Sunday would be a better day. I could call it like Stupid Stuff Sunday. Wait. Does that acronym... Maybe I don't win a bunch of S's in a row. I don't know if those don't sound good. The challenges you mean? Yeah, my challenge runs I do on Mondays. Usually. Usually I just call them meme runs because, I don't know, it's the same amount of syllables as speedrun, so it seemed very fitting. What am I looking for? Oh, advanced circuits. Advanced circuits, perfect. Yeah, glad you liked the video. It seems to be, it's doing a lot. It's doing a whole lot better than I expected. Like, I would have been content if I gained 100 subs from it, and I'm pretty sure I'm almost at 3K YouTube subs now, which is pretty awesome. Or maybe I did break 3K. Did I do that? I haven't checked today. I either just broke it or I'm pretty darn close. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have been stopping by because of that, which is partially why I was thinking I might switch to doing it on a different day. 297. That's very close. Okay, so probably like, hopefully like by tomorrow. Okay, so that's 4. I might actually do some burner designing today, because this was my only goal in space exploration, to try to get these rockets actually placed. But I still want to do a little bit of preparation for an upcoming one. AKA Burner 100 is what I've been calling it. I've done one before, but I'm trying to make blueprints because I want to do it in a single stream, using entirely burner inserters and burner drills to get every achievement in the game, which is really tough because you become UPS bottlenecked real fast. Like real fast with burner inserters. Like more so than you do in the normal 100% runs. Okay, not fast. It's like 12 hours into the run, you're bottlenecked. I guess early, relatively early. You get UPS bottlenecked when your production is a lot lower than you could be. Didn't you already do that? I did one without blueprints. A lot of people have just done burner stuff in general. It's a very common thing. People just do different variations of burner stuff. I don't have a video on it though. But yeah, there's this one achievement in Factorio right here. Not that one. This one. That is incredibly hard to get with burner inserters. Because my computer maxes out at about 3 to 4 million green chips per hour. So to do it in one stream is just... we have to get our production up real high. But since burner inserters are so bad, you get UPS limited, and it just takes like 4 hours. I probably won't stream to last like 3 hours, but I'll stream building the base up to that point. And then once it's just, you know, me AFKing for 3 hours, because there's literally nothing I can do to expand the base, then we'll switch over. And it'll just be locally recorded, because it would be fun to submit it as an official speedrun. Okay, what other resources do we need? We got the circuit. Oh, we need prod modules, right? Production module 1? That's not how you spell module. That's also not how you spell module. There we go, 3rd time's the charm. Production modules. I really don't know where things are in this game. Or in this mod. I think a lot of things are in the same tab, but a lot of things aren't in the same tab, and I never remember which one. Efficiency module, hopefully that's saved. Asiatic, thanks so much for the follow. Glad you enjoyed the video. Yeah, I think I do want to reconsider my schedule a little bit. Because I chose Monday initially because like 90% of my viewers probably are European time zone. But if I stream on the weekends, that matches up with both time zones. You think the bugs are eating my base? Yeah. Yep, they are. We haven't... It's not so much the biters eating my base as it is my flamethrowers destroying my base. I haven't figured out a great solution to that, so I just kind of ignore it instead. Which means if things do blink, I will never know until we lose our entire base. We just kind of blocked it out of our memory at this point. Which is 100% recipe for disaster. I don't think it's a good strategy. The problem is not there if I don't look. Exactly, I'm glad you understand. Denial means it never happened. That's the important thing. That's so weird. I've never noticed before that these are different. Oh, wait. Is that why? Okay. So this one's... They save the tab of whatever their filter is currently set to. Gotcha. Okay. Some things like the inventory is like it saves your tab, so I thought it just saved it the same between everything, but right, it's based on whatever filter is currently there. If there is one, that's why it's seeming different. But yeah, let's see. We're fine. 6 items are being damaged, so it looks like they just broke a few flamethrowers, and broke a few walls, or hurt a few walls. Not even broke them. Because this mod has ultra powerful, like steel wall thingies, which are very, very useful. Very good at defending the base. This needs to be deleted. If you copy and paste the names, you can cause a lot of problems, so I've been trying to not do that, but I keep messing it up. And then I think that's everything, right? Chips, efficiency module. Oh, blue chips and solar. Oh my gosh, we're still missing like 3 things. Okay. Oh, well, this one's already built, so let's just do this one. Blue chips and there we go. Things get a lot faster because now if we need any of these resources anywhere, we just click something once, which is why I think I've been. Hopefully, it's worth setting it up. Crossing units. That's not how you spell that. Have I been actually naming these correctly? I didn't actually check spelling. That's why I have the icon there, because then if I spell it wrong, I can still figure it out. Okay, I don't know why these aren't powered. Oh, they were powered through the bottom? Really? Wait, are these not are these not supposed to be powered by substations? I don't think this was designed. I don't think these were designed the same way. I think I redesigned it, and I don't know which one is supposed to be the correct redesign. Which is fine? Because, I mean, everything seems to be working okay, but yeah, I have no idea what the... I don't remember what the intent was supposed to be. Okay, and then this is big electric motors. And then last but not least, we have... There's one last thing. I don't remember what it was. That's why... Oh, solar panels. Solar panels. There we go. And then I think that's everything we need. We'll ignore science for now, because it's not like we're researching stuff anyway. Until we get to a new science, we can't really do much more. There we go. Finally, we have, I think, everything automated to this planet. Hopefully. Well, I guess we still need to set up the sending end. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe we don't actually have things set up. They're also not connected, so maybe a lot of flaws here. Oh, these are definitely not connected. These are not supposed to be connected. That was the wrong end. That was getting the belts. Oh, wow, yeah. Those are all not supposed to be there. I copied them once and accidentally copied them a second time, thinking they were... I was thinking this was the rocket part output section, but nope. That is the resource distribution. We could have bricked pretty much every single belt we had. Okay, at least these are going to be easy to connect. I might have to mirror everything because I was not checking... to make sure these were set up properly. Also, what is this? What are these? Oh, this was how I was unloading the rocket because I shipped too many... Right, I shipped too many robots one time. I just kind of rolled with it. Which worked. It definitely worked. Okay, we'll send this up. We'll send this around. And that goes the wrong way because why wouldn't it? There we go. Okay, that looks better. That's 2 of the 4. We definitely were not making sure that things were paired together, were we? Because green chips are supposed to be on... Oh, yep. These are the wrong direction. Okay, I have an idea. We take this, we hold it there, copy that over, copy these over. Wait. No, it's too late. Okay, well, never mind. I copied the wrong one. That's fine. It's not. Honestly, it's not that hard to just fix manually at this point. And now red chips go... Wait. Did I just set it up the exact same way? No. What's missing? Ah, okay, I see. Oh wow, that's a lot of beeping. Yeah, buyers really are eating my base. I think we just have to live with it, right? There's nothing that can possibly be done to fix it. We definitely cannot kill biters. We just have to accept it. That's a great way to deal with it. I'm waiting for it to come back. I'm waiting for it to come back and bite me, because it's definitely gonna happen one day. It's definitely gonna happen one day. Yeah, it's impossible. I'm glad you agree. You cannot defend against biters. There's nothing you can do. Oh yeah, we could. We didn't try a peace treaty. Maybe that's what we were missing. These are connected wrong. There we go. Okay, and then this should be prod modules, which have no idea how it got that. I have no idea where those came from. I mean, they clearly passed through this, but I don't know how they passed through that. Unless we deconstructed an assembler. But no, we can't get prod modules in that assembler. How did it get just 4 prod modules? Did we destroy a lab? Did we destroy a miner? Because the way this filter is set up, bots don't bring stuff to it if it's already in a storage chest. It's only if something like crashes. So it's really weird that it got those. Oh, wait. I wonder if they were in my trash slots. It's possible they were in my trash. That sounds right. I just realized I could have just side swapped them here. I didn't have to reload the rocket. Oh well. And then this is copper and rough data substrates. Did I actually connect those? Okay, so heavy oil and iron are not connected, right? Looks like we tried to. Oh wait, that's a different rocket. What is this mess? So the whole point of this was to hopefully get rid of some spaghetti. Do rockets you send crash somewhere in the mod? There's a sub 1% chance that a rocket will just crash randomly nearby the landing site. And then when that happens, I think you lose a percentage of the resources. And then all the resources just get launched out in like cargo pods that bots have to recover. So if you want to account for crashes, which you'll probably have if you're just, launching dozens of rockets, you just have to make construction bots deal with it. I don't think it deals damage or anything. It just you just have a bunch of trash that gets destroyed, or that you have to clear out. They also crash if you don't select the landing pad, which I accidentally did one time when I was setting up some automated ones. I changed the names of one, and it changed it to having no target, and it just launched a rocket on the same planet, and then I just wasted like 25,000 coal because I didn't want to recover it. What does the core stuff do? Like the core fragments and core miner and stuff? Those are infinite miners. They're very slow, and they scale like logarithmically or something as you get more of them, or they get logarithmically weaker. So you can't use a ton of them, but they're good for just keeping your base like running. And honestly, if you get enough of them and high enough productivity modules, you probably can run like an entire reasonable sized base on it. But they're good for just getting like some basic things automated on other planets. And you can probably run like a pretty good chunk of novice. Because I think we get like 4 belts of resources out of ours, and we have not put much effort into it. Yeah, mining productivity, true. Mining productivity, once you get to the infinite researches, that must be good. Are they the things on the map with the drill symbol? Maybe? Yeah, the little triangle thing. Oh, wait, what? So if your first core miner makes 15 per second, every mining prod will give 1.5 to every core miner? Wait, so if you have like 20 mining productivity, everything's going to be like plus 30, regardless of how many you have? Because that sounds a lot more appealing, for sure. Where are these connected? I think I connected the wrong things to a lot of wrong places. Interesting. I didn't realize the productivity scaled like that. That makes it a lot more promising. Because that means you have like a lower limit of how bad they can be, which is very high. If you can get like 30 of them. Maybe we should, next time we should try to convert more of a base to core mining. Okay, so what did I do wrong? Ah, I see. There we go. That was the problem. Also, these rockets probably should be over here, and honestly, it's not too late. It's not too late to just move them. Hello, Maxis. Welcome, welcome. You hate running out of belts? Running out of belts is rough. That's why you have bots and have them automated, so that way you don't have to think about it. We just do everything in editor view. Well, basically editor view that this mod adds. Yeah, we're doing actual Factorio today. No like challenge thing. This is just my casual space exploration thing. It's definitely not skilled. It is my first attempt at actually making a large base, because surprisingly, I don't do, unsurprisingly, I don't do mega base stuff or anything like that. Ever, I was a speedrunner, so I just launched a rocket once and then started again. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do the speedrunning for like a year and a half or so. Had the record for almost a year, but had to stop had to stop and stuff because it was a bit tough, a bit more physically demanding than I felt it should be. So now I just do the challenge runs and modded playthroughs. So speedrun adjacent stuff with the challenges, but not full on speedruns, because those mechanics were hard to uphold. Yeah, that's where I got my start. It's a fun speed game. If you just want to do it casually, it's not that demanding, easy to get into. But you still are trying to launch the game once, or you're still trying to launch a rocket solo, right? So once you get that, if you want to get done, if you want to go to speedrunning, highly recommend it. You also saw the guide on how to 100% game was also on the page. Yeah, they have a link to a lot of guides there. It's the 100% one is very much a speedrun base. It is not designed to be scalable at all. Because its whole purpose is to make a ton of chips and then just send them down and you forget about them forever. Also, is there anything on here? No, so I wonder if I can send solar panels through here. Oh, that would actually be good. Do these get sideloaded anywhere? Yes, they do. Okay, so if I had a filter here. There we go. Not there, though. Not there. That should work. I don't know what side these are going to be sideloading on. I might have to change that. Oh, no, that's correct. Cool. Yeah, 100% it's a very non-expandable base because there's not a realistic way to consume 20 million green chips that's beneficial in a time limit. Like if you're playing casually, obviously just make modules, make actual things, make red chips, blue chips, all that stuff. They consume a lot of green chips over time. But when you have to do it in like 3 to 4 hours and you're UPS limited, the infrastructure to consume those ends up not being worth it. So you end up just storing 20, probably like 18 or 19 million of those just get stored in the chests. Today you tried building some bricks and steel manufacturing. You remembered you had to raise steel production. I don't know exactly why, but that's always a good thing to do. Steel production always needs expanding. Even if you can't remember exactly what you need, you'll probably need it in like 5 seconds. These aren't connected. Wait, these aren't connected. I just copied this like 3 times and it doesn't work. Oh my gosh. That's fun. Can't believe those are broken. You hate steel? Well, at least it's not coarse and rough and irritating. Random question, do you know what UPS stands for? Updates per second. I believe. Does this work? Yeah, this should work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just updates per second. It eats your plates. Oh, not the updates per second. Yeah, steel, it does eat your plates. But on the other hand, it lets you get more plates because it lets you do steel furnaces, which are very, very good. Or electric furnaces. I never really use electric furnaces because I do a lot of burner stuff. My only mega base is pretty much burner only stuff, so I'm very, very fond of steel furnaces. Okay, this should work. Is everything connected? I feel like I'm missing some connection. Efficiency modules, those are connected. Okay, so it's just processing units, which... Oh, that's a very easy... This is very easy spaghetti to connect. There we go, now we're talking. Nice. We can just go through here. Perfect. I don't know why I'm trying to build around that solar panel, but... Oh well. There we go. You hate redoing everything when you do electric furnaces, but then the setup is so much better. I get that. There are designs you can make that are convertible between the two, kind of. Like, if you... At least somewhat convertible. Probably not to a beacon setup, but you can definitely leave a 3-tile gap with steel furnaces, so then that way it can at least go in the same spot as your electric furnaces, as long as you're willing to accept it isn't like quite a full lane. That's what I used to do. Now I would just build something next to it and just ignore my old base, because I usually just do... I prefer a starter base and then a secondary base later, rather than tearing down or replacing the old base. Slowly starts to run out of iron ore, so you guess you have to work with some trains. Trains are very nice. I usually just turn resource density up very high so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, trains are very good. Especially if you never know where the resources will be coming from. They're helpful. Yo, Jatrick P. That really looked like Patrick. Thanks so much for the ball. Didn't you say yesterday you don't like them? I said I'm not good with them. I'm not good with them, but I know what their strengths are. I'm just really bad with them. Like, really, really bad with them. I'm still not confident that the train we have on this planet is not broken. Where's this connect? Okay, this might... Oh, wait. Wait, I'm not sending rocket fuel. How am I not sending rocket fuel? Huh, okay. Well, that's fine. We'll make this a rocket fuel rocket then. I just kind of assumed I had rocket fuel on here because rocket fuel is like the first thing I automate on every single planet because we need it to get return rockets back. Huh. Cool. There we go. That should make things a lot easier. Rocket fuel. What side of the belt? Yeah, they're connected on the wrong side. So rocket fuel will go... Rocket fuel needs to go on the outside. Oof, there's not a great way to do that. Are these only the miners? So that was a reference to an any percent thing, which is why it was so small and not that important, or not that like fleshed out. That was something I did in any percent where I needed a bit more coal. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Let's see where can I show it. We just need to find a patch of coal. Do I not have any coal? Okay. Oh, wait, there's some coal. Okay. So it's really common when you set up a burner drill setup to have them make like a little circle for coal, because they all feed into themselves, and then you can just grab coal. Using control click, you can grab coal from them really easily. They keep themselves running. So it's a great way to make something that you can grab coal from for like, I don't know. How long do you have to do it? 50 divided by 0.25-ish, but a little bit more because they burn some of that. So every like 4 minutes. As long as you're grabbing every 4 minutes, you don't waste anything this way. But because I needed a little bit more coal with the speed I was going, I had this for a while, which a lot of people commented on and thought it was really fun and silly. So I eventually just made it a little follower emote. But it's just that. It's a screenshot of this going into this miner because it's very uncanny looking with an electric drill feeding a burner miner. And this just got me like 200 more coal during the first like 10 minutes of the run or so. Holy smokes, how large is the save file? I don't know. 200 megabytes, apparently. I don't know if that's large. I don't... I imagine compared to other space explorations, it's not. The base itself, honestly, Novice itself is pretty bare bones. We're not consuming that many resources. Like, we have only, like, probably 15 belts of resources total. 10 to 15. Yours is 8. A lot of the size is more just from all the planets that I've scanned and haven't trimmed down. Or at least I think that's what a lot of the size is more just from me exploring things. Because we basically have, like, 5 or 10 things, like, 5 or 10 planets fully discovered. Which is why you should be trimming stuff if you don't use it, so that doesn't happen. Does this work? I sure hope I set this up correctly because I did connect it. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. We need to get fuel up there somehow. We won't worry about it. You've never even heard of 1/8 gigabyte save games? I blame it more on just the size of the map than I do the size of the base. Because my bases themselves are pretty small. Because you should see some other space explorations. I've heard people run out of RAM with like 16 or gigabyte setups, which is normally enough. But I couldn't imagine running out of RAM from a base in this game. Fortunately, I have 32 these days. I imagine that was a very large base. You went to 64 just for space exploration, no regrets. Yeah, I made sure when I upgraded it to get at least 32. I couldn't justify getting any more than that. Okay, these are definitely working. They're not working full speed, so hopefully this fixes it and things start working again. Okay, so we like to YOLO things here, so that means we're just gonna start launching rockets and hope that we chose things correctly. And we won't know for a while if we did it right, which is great. Okay, so this goes to circuits. This goes to green circuits. So yeah, we're just acting a bunch of rockets before we've actually checked if they're connected right, because that is my way. It doesn't matter which is which, right? No, not for the input rockets. Productivity modules and efficiency modules. If you, in the early game, explore a massive area of the map and only discover a low-level biter nest, will they evolve? I don't actually know. I've never actually known that. I mentioned it. I don't really play with biters that often, so I'm not 100% sure how evolution works. They will start evolving when you uncover them. So did the bases get upgraded? Is that how it works? Like the bases just eventually go from a small biter nest to a large one? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, there's only one thing that just says biter spawner. Yeah, okay, yeah, it would make sense that they convert. Because these definitely were spawning medium biters at some point. So yeah, they eventually will evolve and become a mix of small and mediums. All the good stuff. Exactly what you want to hear. Okay, these are disabled. They're missing liquid rocket fuel. Okay, we're gonna have oil issues on Novice. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And then I think these are done emptying, so we can delete these, so that way we don't try. That way we don't keep building around it for the rest of our life. Those are just called spitters. They're not. The names for the enemies are not very creative. They have very straightforward names. They spit acid. Yeah, there's unfortunately nothing super unique there. Sorry to disappoint. Clearly there is supposed to be something else on this belt and is broken, so that's gonna be fun. Yep, that sounds about right. Red underground. Can that reach? That should be able to reach. Why is it weird? That's why is this not working? Can I not count? Okay, that was weird. It was not letting me place that. Okay, all is good now. Now this can connect processing units, any landing pad with name, processing units. And then last but not least, solar panels. Okay, this should hopefully get... That's not the right one. Okay, and then we clearly do not have enough light oil to run this. Which makes sense. We did... yeah, we don't have enough rocket fuel to run this. So that will be a bottleneck I have to fix next time. I have no idea how I'll go about that. Actually, no, I don't have it. I have no idea how I'll fix that. I clearly have issues. But I don't know what they are. They are connected, right? Yeah, okay. This should eventually get blue chips. Okay, that should be good. I think that's everything. Unless we didn't activate these ones at the bottom. Oh. Hmm. Huh. These aren't set up right for some reason. Oh, these were copying the wrong thing. Okay, so we accidentally wasted like a lot of parts because I accidentally copied the splitter version. What happened to them? So this version of the rocket was specifically for cargo sections, not for deliveries. These copied a different set, so this doesn't have that problem. So all we have to do is all it's missing is one wire. Or 2 wires. There is a fairly easy fix though. We take this. And then we'll just we'll paste this. We need a passive provider as well. Actually, do we want a passive provider? Is there an easy fix? Yeah, basically this didn't have the wire it's supposed to. I don't know why, actually. If we copied it from this one, it should have a wire. Yeah, I don't know why the wire wasn't connected. I wonder if it went through a power pole that I didn't have. No, these don't connect through a power pole. Weird. Yeah, active provider and filter inserter. That's the plan. It's just a lot farther away than I thought it would be. And we also don't have passive providers. Because we haven't really needed them. But yeah, I'll happily use that to fix a mistake like this. Are you the only one mildly annoyed when having a single copper wire in the inventory? Oh no, having like one of anything in your inventory is very, very reasonable to be annoyed by. Just delete it. Get rid of it. There's nothing good can come from it. Okay, we also need vulcanite, which I completely forgot about. But that will have to actually be automated a different day because I don't actually know how I want to automate the vulcanite. Because that's going to come from a different planet. So it's probably going to come directly here, but it might not. So we're just going to leave it, but give it a name, vulcanite blocks. Which is one of these tabs. Yeah, we'll have to automate that one later. Technically, I don't have to fix these. If I'm willing to accept wasting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm willing to waste 4 full rockets, I don't have to fix them. That seems like it's not worth it, but it is a cop-out I can use. I think what we'll do, we'll leave I'll leave the space capsules in there. Yeah, well, that's all we'll do. We'll leave the space capsules in there. And it will sort itself out eventually. Oh, wait, I don't know if that one's supposed to be like that. Yeah, if we just leave the space capsules there, we don't have to think about them. I can't copy the cargo pod though. Yeah, this is the problem with doing things remotely. When you have to make a fix like that, just having to wait for the inserters because you don't have a wire. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just copy them without a filter. Or without the logic. You're about to hit triple digits on your playtime? Nice. It's a great milestone. Total or in the file? Does this work? I mean, I guess technically this does work. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, we got them all now, so it's fine. Honestly, we don't even have to delete these ever. So yeah, basically this is going to empty these. We're going to leave the space capsules because that's only 6 tiles. These all go to space. So the space capsules will just stay in space and eventually get shipped back, which is not something I'm bothered by. Meteors? I don't think we have any... Well, we do have meteors. I don't think they've been a problem at all. Yeah, in space exploration, occasionally meteors attack you. And we have orbital defenses to protect us. Where are they? These things right here. We don't actually have that many on our main base. Because my main base, if we get hit by a meteor, we just repair it. Yeah, just another casual Thursday. We only get attacked by them every like very frequently. Because this is probably like the 10th meteor we've been hit by today. Those look like the smaller version of the Doom's Mars gun. Oh, wait, I know the one you're talking about. No, I totally see it. I mean, it's an effective way to destroy meteors, right? Just a big ass gun. Can't really go wrong with that. Okay, are these not connected to fuel? Or am I just not producing enough? I imagine I'm just not producing enough. Because if I follow this line... Yeah, okay, that's probably the problem. I'm trying to supply like 20 different rockets with 2 fuel refineries. And I don't even have enough rocket fuel for this. Okay, so that's a good goal for next time. Media defense. Okay, that one's fixed. We need more solid fuel, which we'll probably produce on a different planet, because Novice is... We have a planet that has a very high amount of... It uses water ice, but other than that, the planet has a pretty good amount of oil. So I think it would be good as a rocket fuel planet. At least, will at least help. Need more solid fuel. Oh, wait, need more rocket fuel. And also check rocket automation. just so we make sure we double check it next time. But yeah, if it can destroy Mars, it can definitely destroy a meteor. But that's it for space exploration. I wanted to do a little bit of burner designing today, because I think it's really easy to just fit that at the end of... Did I have 2 instances of this game up? Or did I just not close it? No, it's not possible. Well, is it possible? I don't know. I definitely thought I clicked quit already. I just imagined that. Probably just imagined that. Settings, graphics, it's on the wrong screen. There we go. I opened up this while big picture mode was up, which changes my primary monitor, and that kind of like broke things, but it should be good. Redeemed melon? Would it be okay? We could do melon. We could do melon in like 10 minutes. How many gigabytes of save games do you have on your hard drive? Oh, good question. Good question. I do still have it. I just wasn't sure if I had time today. But I looked at the clock. I have a lot more time than I thought I did. No, I'm definitely on board with playing Melon. I just thought it was a lot later than it was. But it's actually like... I thought it was almost 4, but it's almost 3. So yeah, we should have time for Melon. While I get that set up, here is my... yeah, here is my burner design. This is the thing that will produce me the 20 million green chips. We will have roughly, probably, I don't know how my computer will hold up. 10 to 15 of these is the goal. Roughly? Yeah. Yeah, wait. This one is 600,000. 8. 8 to 12 of these. The goal is to have 8 to 12 of these before my processor becomes overworked. You have to use rotating save files for SE. But are those just as backup so you don't lose them? What's the update time with just one? With just one set of these? So the problem is I don't actually have burner drills in this setup yet because I haven't decided, so I don't know how much the burner drills will add to the overhead. But we can run this one at like 700 UPS, or like 800, I think. Yes, I did mute the mic. Thank you. The button that opens this menu also mutes the mic, so I have to double check that every time. Because I don't open that very often. Yeah. Okay, still unmuted? Perfect. Yeah, I never look at the update time. I usually just... Oh wait, is it up there? Inserters are 0.7 milliseconds? No, that's not right, is it? No, that's probably right, yeah. Because we have like 3,000 inserters already. Yeah. So I think we'll be able to get... Basically, our base will become capped at about like 50,000, 60,000 inserters probably. Burner drills make up, let's see, 213. We need 2 of those plus an iron, so that's 600 inserters here. So I think the drills are probably going to make up about... I think these drills are probably going to make up about like 30% of my UPS requirements. 20 to 30, but obviously I don't know for sure because I haven't tested. I also don't know, I might be underestimating how many drills I need. It depends on how many tiers of productivity I go with. 0.7 milliseconds sounds like a real... It is a very optimized game, which is why it's even possible to do something like this and like to get all achievements, using electricity in under 5 hours. Like, because you can just, on most modern CPUs, you can just run the game that well and consume like dozens or hundreds. I think they get to like over 100 belts of resources by the end of it. But I have gotten all the achievements. I probably don't... Oh, I do have them on this save. But I've done all the achievements just twice, I think, total. What was really funny is I got the 20 million green chip achievement one time during a speed run, which was great. Because, I just... Every time I did a speed run, I got like a couple 100,000 green chips. And then after doing a bunch of those, I finally got the achievement. Plus some casual plane thrown in. So it was weird to see that just right before I launched a rocket. I was really hoping that run would have been like a record or something, because then it would be uploaded. Because that was a fun little event. Yeah, I need to get Melon set up, which it should be pretty straightforward. Yeah. Does this work? It depends if my capture card cooperates today. I think it looks like it is. I was having some issues. I was having the issues the other day with my HDMI just not switching over at all. There we go. Okay, no, it looks like it'll actually work well. What CPU do I have? It's a 5600X. So it's like not ultra powerful. Like it's not like the top of the line, but I mean it's plenty good to run the game at least. I would really like a 5800 3D or something, or you know the 7800 3D, because that is like 50% better for Factorio. Okay, Melon game should be good. Where is it? But is it working? That is the real question. 68. Oh, you have one? Oh yeah, no, they're very. It looks very nice. Is the sound not coming through? Okay, I don't know what's happening there. What is it doing? A software upgrade is required. They don't let you play this game unless it's up to date. Well, that's sad. Man, I was trying to be cool and like yeah, I guess I'll have to download the update. Uh so this game forces you to have it updated, I guess. Maybe if I go without maybe if I play without internet, can you play this game without internet? I don't know. But yeah, it had a Christmas update that I didn't want to remove. Okay, we might have to do Melon next time. Can confirm 7800 is nice. It's the only reason your SPM target might be possible. What are you aiming for? Oh, well, okay, this might be working. Wasn't sure how long it would take. But yeah, I've heard from people that if if you don't go for like a specific goal, a lot of people just go for like have like 5 or 10 science per minute by the end of their space exploration playthrough, which I'm starting to realize is seems very reasonable. Okay, now it's updating. Cool. Because I'm just realizing I spent like 20 hours and I haven't gone to new science, which means my science per minute is just like tanking. So 5K sounds like a lot. Is that viable? I guess if you have, I guess with all the prod modules, I guess with all the prod module bonuses that you have and stuff like that, that probably helps a lot. You don't know if it's viable. It's a really good goal then. The black screen it's black for me too. Everything should be working. There we go. So this is Suika Game. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. It's like $3 on the Switch. Normally doesn't take that long to swap over to, but it forced me to update, which I was not accounting for. I was trying to game the system by not updating it and keeping on the Christmas update forever, but I guess because of the leaderboards, the game doesn't let you do that. Maybe if I had like forced into offload mode, but I didn't really care that much. But yeah, it had a Christmas update for like 1 day or something. Like that's all. It was very weird. My brother-in-law did not manage to get one at all. Or to find it at all. Wait, I should probably change my category, because we're just playing Secret Game until the end. That's a nice Christmas update. I know, isn't this super Christmassy? Very, very Christmassy music. It has snow and everything. Yeah, one day I'm hoping maybe they add just add them year round. Like, hey, you can just play the Halloween update or theme anytime you want. Because there's really no reason for it to be seasonal. You just play the bootleg version from online. That's fair. Which bootleg version? Because there's definitely a lot of them. I'm a fan of Whale Game. Whale Game is a good bootleg version for sure. It's like a competitive version, which is rough. Just the one that says suikagame.io or something like that. Yeah, that one's pretty common. That's a pretty common one people play to like first get into it. There's so many knockoffs though that have released recently. Well, I guess at this point it's been like a month. Oh my gosh, it's already been a month. December's over. Wow. Yeah, cool. So yeah, Suika Game. It's kind of like Tetris meets 2048 is how I tend to describe it. Everybody has lots of different ways to describe it. Just depending on which games they happen to play when they were younger or something. But 2048 was just like a number matching game. If you matched a 1 and a 1, you get a 2, 2 and 2, you get a 4. So this is that same concept, but if you match 2 grapes, you get a slightly larger fruit, which is, I think, a persimmon? No, the persimmon is the big one. These are like a mandarin orange type of thing. And the goal, there isn't really a goal, you just try to make a high score, and obviously getting a melon is a good like sub goal. Or just a good personal goal. Then once you do that, like 3,000 is a very reasonable, attainable goal. After that, you can go for 2 melons. I don't feel close at all to ever getting 2 melons, but it would be a nice goal. Fun fact, you own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on cartridge, but you don't own a Switch. I get that. I definitely get that. Wait, have you ever owned a Switch? But, I mean, even if the answer is no, I still get that, because I think I own... What was... Sega Saturn had like a... Or Sega had a system. I own a bunch of games where I think... Not the Genesis. What was their other system with the discs? Saturn? Yeah, the Saturn. No, is that right? Was that a system? What's the Sega Saturn? No, not the Dreamcast. Was the Saturn... Did that end up coming out? No, I have Sega CD. Yeah, probably that one. We basically just have... I have a bunch of CDs from that I just got from somewhere. Because we do... Mega Drive is the non-NA name for the Genesis. Oh, okay. But yeah, I know it's not the Dreamcast, because we do have a Dreamcast. The Dreamcast is awesome. I really wish there was like a Dreamcast 2. Great system. You did for a few weeks, wanted to play something, so you bought Mario Kart secondhand. Noticed it didn't have $300 of funds, so you returned it. Fair. That makes sense then. I thought you just went to the store. I was picturing you just went to the store and was like, Mario looks fun. And you just bought it because it had a cool cover or something. Because people... It's not a common thing that people do, but it is something people do. To just like buy like some piece of media because it has a cool cover. So I thought maybe there was a chance. That was not the interpretation that I was thinking, but now I think that's what you're talking. Now I think that's what you bought it for. You're not supposed to admit them. We're not doing too hot. I will say that. I don't think we're doing poorly. But there's actually no, we're doing poorly. There's a lot of... See, now I'm just convinced you did all of them because you just really, really wanted to do all of them. You're committed to the bit. You're like, I'm gonna buy this cartridge and do everything I'm not supposed to with it. I bet you blew on it too. Which would be hilarious to do on a Switch cartridge because they don't even have like a spot inside of them. Like they're not concave, right? No, that would be hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen someone blow on a Switch cartridge. That would be such a great bit. Especially if it was the digital version. Yeah, the Switch is fun. I get it though. There aren't that many games on it. And like when you account for the cost of the games and the system, it's hard to put like a price on like how much that's worth. It has a lot of games that I really like, so it's worth it. But also, it doesn't have that many games compared to like my computer. I have precisely like 20 games on this or less. Like 15 to 20 games, which is not much. The only console you blow is the DS. Really? That one has a very similar like shape to these. I feel like you could just wipe it with a cloth. I feel like blowing is just for things that are concave that dust can get inside them. Not like it really helps anyway. Oh, unless you're blowing inside the system, as opposed to on the cartridge. Yeah, it won't fix bent pins. I think the theory that I've heard is that the saliva just bridges the connection, or helps bridge the connection between the pins, which is why, rather than like actually clean anything. Who knows how much truth that is, but it sounds reasonable enough. You're making the pins as you blow it. Oh, that was unfortunate wording. Fortunate combination of words. Yeah, good old N64. I never had that problem with the N64, but we had a really bad NES. Or my brothers did. So when we got it, it was like already really old by that point, and it just did not like working. You check the Mario Kart cover has a small layer of dust on it just to ensure me. Oh, what, to ensure me that you haven't licked it off? Wait, what was that trend? Was there a trend of licking the cartridge? I don't remember that one. But I also definitely believe it. There's no reason for me not to. You betcha it was. Nice. Wait, no, that does sound familiar. No, that definitely sounds familiar. I know, I should try it. No, I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna lick my... I play my games. I'm not going to lick them. Well, I don't play Smash Bros. Yeah, that's true. There's always someone who's willing to do a trend. Don't think that means I should get someone to do it, but there's always someone. Also, this is not doing great. This is almost really good, except for the fact that we can't access that peach at the bottom. So there is technically enough room for everything, but probably realistically we've lost. So now it's just, let's see if we can get 2,000 or something. That would be a good goal. Just because games are apparently covered in very bitter coating. Oh yeah, right. I remembered reading that about... I remembered hearing something about it being bitter. That's a good reason to try it though. I mean, I can't blame someone. Like, hey, this is really bitter. If you lick it, and then you lick it, like, that's just human nature. It's like, don't touch it, it's hot. You paid for melon? Well, we're gonna keep playing. This was just not... We're just not getting it this round. We're still gonna get the melon, just this one is a failure. If only it worked that way. Just chat, ask for a melon, and a melon manifests itself. Oh, this is so close. This is so close, too. The word cartridge is more fun to say than spell. There were weirder words. There are weirder words, but yeah, it's a bit weird. Name you one? Oh, that's a good. You got me there. You got me there. Yeah, no. It is cartridge is the worst spelled word ever. It's confirmed. Asparagus? You mean asparagus? Asparagus. That one's definitely not spelled how I would think it was spelled, because I would think there would be an I in it. Sounds like there's an I. Like Gus, I would probably guess Gus is spelled with a U, but I don't think I would guess it didn't have an I. Or start with an UH. UHSPAIR. UGES. That's the new spelling for asparagus. At least if you spell it phonetically, which is sometimes how things are spelled. Sometimes. Not often. Okay, is this a good board? Honestly, this is going much better already. But it's also very soon, so I probably shouldn't speak. Is there a secret letter somewhere that can be added or removed when spelling? I think you can always add letters as needed. Then it just makes a word. You just throw letters wherever you want them to be and you have a word. Cartridge? That would be pronounced differently though. You could probably replace GE with J. Cartridge. Cartridge. Purple burglar alarm? Oh, I know what you're I know that one. That's the wrong English language here, though. With the wrong accent here. Does this work? Maybe? Yeah. Okay, that was good. Water? Oh, is that what... Is that why that was brought up? Oh. Water? You have special character. I wish we had special characters. I don't think we have any. Some people like to put accents over a lot of words to just make it feel foreign, though. Like anytime someone spells a German word, people just add like an umlaut somewhere and call it good, because then it feels more German. Which is not how words work, but also it's fun. Exactly, you just replace any word with that, and it works. I mean, I don't agree, but that is what people do. I'm trying to think. Like, fur, actually, does fur at least have it? I think people like to put things on, like, the second word, too. I know it's on the U. I don't think, but I think it's common to just put it on both, because why not? Okay, if I hit this real hard, this would work great. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. Alright, someone said there's a delay. Oh well. I wonder what I need to try to fix that. I wonder if I can reverse delay. Because the only solution I know to fix the delay is to stagger my mic, but then it's staggered to every other recording. So then I have to stagger Factorio. I don't know. You think English words with umlauts instead of vowels look very awful? That's definitely not that readable. It honestly just... When you spell them like that, it just looks like the sentence got corrupted. When they just feel out of place. Special letters are funny when someone tries to read it and don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, especially, isn't it that little B thing? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like an S sound, right? I know it's not a B. It's like some kind of S? That's my guess. I've never actually had to read a word with it. I just know it is not a B. Sharp S. Okay, it is an S. Well, okay, cool. What's its actual name? Is that the shy? No. Very irritating to actually pronounce AOU differently to AOU. This. I don't know how to pronounce them. I want to say like U is like a YU sound, like you. Yeah. But that. I don't know if that applies to the others. Oh, hold on, I have to respond to a message real quick. Like, Furrelease, I've always wanted to say is Fure, but I don't know if that's actually right. That's just how I've heard it. What's next? Leet speech? If you can figure out how to do leet speech out loud, I would be very impressed. And slightly concerned, because maybe then we would not know if you're actually just a robot. Because I feel like maybe that's what AI speech will be. You call it double S. Which one's a double S? Oh, the B thing, the sharp S. An S-shet? But before I call this thing like a sneeze, I like all the descriptions for the sounds. I mean, I guess like describing a sound is a lot easier over text. Is definitely like you have to have something to compare it to. Way more reasonable than writing the sound of a sneeze. Yeah, I mean, nobody says a chew. Okay, nobody says that unless. And if people do say it, it is because they just read that and now that's how they think they should sneeze. I'm not convinced that is the natural sound that anybody makes here. I don't know, I'm imagining the sound is also different. The onomatopoeias tend to be different based on language too. But I'm not convinced anyone in English ever said a chew. It's fake news. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. Oh, that was going so well too. No. This is going so well. I got cocky. A phonetic? I don't know how to read phonetic alphabets, so it wouldn't help for me. I can do this. Yeah, I can definitely... It's savable. I think. If I can make a peach over here... It's possible. It's savable. It's just a lot harder than it should be. Or it would have been. My copium is strong. This game, there's actually hope. Copium is mostly for Factorio. We live in a state of denial. This game we live in hope and belief and faith-based. And okay, fine, that's just copium, isn't it? We just hope it works. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't believe. I denied it all I wanted, but I didn't believe. Okay, we're so back. We are so back. Okay. All we need is 2 more peaches. But we don't really have much blocking the way now, so that makes it a lot more viable. We just need to not do anything stupid, which is my middle name, so we're doomed. We are so doomed. I feel like I've already done something stupid, but I'm just not getting the rolls I need. If we drop this here, we might be able to get the grape out eventually. If we drop it here, we'll risk losing the grape forever. Oh, wait. Maybe? I think that worked. Maybe, yeah. Actually, don't know. Oh, that did not pop the direction I wanted it to, but it did work. I was hoping it would roll down instead of over, but I think we're still fine. Just a little bit weird. We do need another orange now, though. Hopefully we can get an orange to drop. Oh, that was very high. Okay, we have a couple options now. Neither of them leave us with much space, so we can get a pineapple over here. Or not a pineapple, sorry. We can try to make a peach over here, but this cherry is in the way. Over here, there's nothing in the way, but there's not much space. I guess either way, there's not much space. And either way, we have like 1 apple already, so it probably doesn't matter which side I pick. Maybe I can eventually like roll things over. That would be very nice. Okay. Did that help? And now we just try to get another... If we try to get another pair here, everything is golden. We have to get some good drops, though. Oh, everything's shifting. Oh. That's actually really bad. Reading phonetic is really easy. This sounds Waluigi makes when you want to write them down. Wow. That's how you... Really? The wah sound? Yeah, that looks like a very legible way to write. Okay, I have an idea. It's risky, but it might work. But it also could immediately lose. Is it worth it? I don't know. Because my vision right now is if I lift the pear up, that will push the apple, and then the apple will roll back down onto the pear, and then it will roll over onto the peach. And then it will fall down onto the pineapple, and then it will become a melon. So we just need like 10 things to happen in a row that are perfect. And I don't think the odds of that working are very high. The other option is to try to somehow get an apple right here. Because we can't push this over. That will immediately lose us. So we need to get it to the left. I say we go for it. Let's see if we can slightly push everything. Wait. Oh no. Maybe? Oh, this is so possible. Wait. Okay, we can definitely shift things. I think we can make this work. I'm very scared because I know this is possible now, but I don't know where I need to push, what I need to push where. Maybe we send some strawberries here to like try to move it. This pineapple is really blocking things. I think we need to get, or sorry, the apple. There we go. We weren't getting the push that I needed. Okay. So we got the melon goal, so that means this will be the last game. Also, I actually have to be somewhere in or I have to leave in like 10 minutes, so it's the last game regardless. Honestly, I would keep playing, but I have to go get some glasses. Melon! Now connect 2 melons together. You don't know how badly I want that. I have not gotten close. I've barely gotten 3,000. I've gone 3,000 like 3 times, I think. And I feel like the difference between that and 2 melons is so high. But that's partially why it's still a redeem. Because because I want to have some reason to still keep pushing for that double melon. Even if it never happens. Even if we play this game for the rest of our lives. That we'll always have that goal. That's why you gotta shoot for the stars, right? So that way you never stop your addiction. It's also why you aim for 10,000 signs per minute in Factorio. So you never have a reason to stop and keep being addicted. Does this work? I mean, we're just trying to get points right now, so nothing really needs to work. I'm surprised we got a melon that late. The game is way more fun in the bootleg version because the collisions are weird. The collisions are weird. I don't know if that necessarily makes it more fun. Because this game also has some weirdness. But like, I think if you're talking about the same bootleg version I am, the collisions, they clip occasionally, but for the most part the physics just feel like dull. Like they just plummet, you know? Like they don't roll around, they just kind of go down. Yeah, that's true. Goat Sim, but also Goat Sim isn't, I feel like it's a different type of game. It's not meant to be like a cute, relaxing, like puzzle game. So whenever like everything breaks in that game, it's not as frustrating as with like a puzzle game that you're actually trying to play. Now, if you're actually going for a specific goal in a Goat Sim, I could see having the physics break things be rough. But I don't actually know. Does that game have a point system? That is a puzzle game? No, this one is. Like this is considered like a puzzle game. Which means like when you lose a puzzle game because of weird physics, it doesn't feel that great. But if you just lose a normal, like any other game because of stuff like that, it's more funny. I feel like we are so close to, not 2 melons, but we are so close to 2 pairs. And honestly, we almost got 3K this time. If these pairs if that could have touched and became a pineapple or a peach, we would have definitely had 2K. 3K. Portal is also a puzzle game. But like Tetris and stuff, those are puzzles. Honestly, a lot of things are puzzles. It's a pretty broad genre. Curious and an expensive hobby idea? Is the expensive hobby idea to try every puzzle game? No, that probably wouldn't be expensive. Wait. Oh, this is so possible. No! That was the wrong spot. That was so close. I thought it would last a little bit longer in the air. Okay. Well, we basically got 3K. We were like 2 feet to the left. Not even that. We were like a millimeter to the left. I don't know how. Sizes don't really convert to screens very well. A pixel. We were like a pixel to the left. It would have been perfect. But yeah, that's it for me today. Like I said, I have to go somewhere. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably be doing space exploration, burner stuff again, or just burner stuff. I might just be doing burner stuff. I really want to get that base designed so I can actually have a date to set for it. Because that's going to be like it's going to be like a big stream, like 12 hours, hopefully. Well, probably more like 8 hours. And then 4 hours offline. Because there's a good chance it will just not be fun to stream the last 4 hours of it. But I want to do it all in one sitting. So I really need to finish that up so I can set a date. Considering I need to like mark the whole day free. Collecting animation cells from pre-2000 shows and eventually rescanning. That sounds like a very incredibly expensive hobby. $15,000 per episode is a lot. Yeah, have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for the follows. Hope you... wait. What am I trying to say? Oh, yeah. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for coming after watching the YouTube video. I'm glad that people are clicking on my channel because of that. It's fun. Not for... Wait, what? Per frame? Oh, that's so much worse. That's so much worse. 15,000 per episode still seemed expensive. That is... not a hobby I'll be going into, apparently. I guess not. But yeah, have a great evening. And if you don't see the Happy New Year. But yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow. Peace.